Hello again everyone, and welcome back to Maes Mortem. My name is Maefield, and today I'll be reviewing products that cults have produced. Cults will oftentimes create products like soaps, lotions, books. Sometimes they'll record music even. Anything they can sell to generate a source of income. Because organizations like cults do need money to function. And cults will usually have a lot of people within them that need things like food and shelter and other things that cost money. Granted, those things are sometimes not provided to cult members, but you get the idea. They need to make money somehow. Many cults will make the new members give them all of their life savings and their worldly possessions if they want to join, but sometimes even this is not enough to financially support the group, especially if the cult's leader has a taste for the finer things in life. So to make up for it, the cult will oftentimes have their members make and sell certain products, often without paying the cult members for their labor. Also, before we get into the product reviews, here's the highlighted comment for the week. Thank you so much for commenting on my videos lately, guys. I really do appreciate it. If you like what you see, and if you want me to be able to buy more cult memorabilia or just cult related items on my channel to talk about, please consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel. So if this is a cult product review, like actual cult product review, how did I buy these products without giving cults my money? Well, that's an excellent question, and one you should be asking. I did not really want to give any cults my money, because some of the cults we'll be talking about today are not super great. Of course, if you want to go just buy whatever cult products you want, I'm not going to stop you. But for me personally, I just felt that's how I needed to do this. So I decided to try and find some products secondhand on eBay so I wouldn't give the cults my money directly. I looked for sellers that were clearly just like individual people and not businesses selling a product. Like maybe somebody had just had a spending problem and they were trying to clean out a storage unit. Or maybe somebody's trying to clean out their grandma's house. And I feel like I did pretty well. I found quite a few items sold by multiple sellers on eBay. So for the first product, we're going to start with the one that most of you probably already know. Celestial Seasonings. So this does feel a little weird for me because I did grow up drinking Sleepy Time tea, which I believe was actually the first tea that Celestial Seasonings came out with. But I drink Sleepy Time tea all the time, so I figured why not try the tea sampler pack, try something new. You know, I haven't done a video about Sleepy Time tea, but I'm hoping to soon. Alright, so which one should I try? I haven't tried any of these flavors before, so this is all new to me. Let's see, we got blueberry, raspberry, wildberry, peach. I don't want wildberry zinger, I don't want to be zung. You know what, I'm gonna go with blueberry. Blueberry sounds promising. While I make this tea, I'm going to give you a little bit of background on the product. Get in there. So the Sleepy Time Tea Company was started in 1969. It was put together by a group of hikers led by a man named Mo Siegel. The same year Mo Siegel founded this company, he also became very interested in a book called the Urantia book. Urantia? But it was a book based in Seventh-day Adventism, which was a denomination of the Christian church. Well, it still is. I say it like it's gone now, it's still around. But the Urantia book had a lot of weird things to say on like race. It claimed that people used to be born in all colors of the rainbow, including blue and purple. Without getting into too much detail about the cult, the knowledge that we do have about Celestial Seasonings' beginnings as a company does shine a really weirdly closed-minded light on the tea we all know and love. However, back in the early 2000s, Mo Siegel and all of the other members that were associated with the Urantia book left the company, so Celestial Seasonings doesn't really have any associations with a cult anymore. Like I said, I was a Sleepy Time tea girl when I was younger, so I haven't really tried any of their fruit flavors, but I doubt I'll be disappointed because it's tea and it's fruit. How bad could it possibly be? It's blueberry. I bet if I put some sugar in this, it would taste like liquefied pie filling. Okay. Bye. So these next two products do actually come from a well-known destructive cult. They are products that are sold by the 12 Tribes. The 12 Tribes is a religious group that is widely regarded as a cult due to the allegations of child labor and abuse. They are well known across the United States for running restaurants called the Yellow Deli, and they do have a handful of businesses to help support themselves financially. So this is probably a good time for me to try and open this. Where did my scissors go? Hello? These scissors look cool, but in reality, they're almost like completely useless. Ta-da! Yerba mate. More tea. So the 12 Tribes sells this yerba mate. It's called Mate Factor. I don't really know if that's a pun or something, but I managed to find this unopened bag of yerba mate loose leaf tea for $17. And I even found, if I can get it out of the bag. Well, that took forever to get out of the package, but I also found this bombilla, I believe it's called. It's like a special straw you use to drink yerba mate. Oh good, there's instructions for how to make yerba mate on the back. Okay. I was worried because I've never made it before, but now we have instructions. Let me give you the influencer hand so you can see the packaging. So it's kind of like coffee, like they've literally vacuum sealed this. I'm taking off my rings. This is already very hands-on. All right, feels dangerous almost to open it. So that was vacuum sealed because it just hissed at me when I opened it. Okay, so on initial inspection, very bright green leaves, very earthy. I see why it was vacuum sealed now. Can you kind of see in there? I do love green tea, so we're gonna see how this tastes. Maybe just like 2 big spoonfuls, because every time I've ever seen somebody drink yerba mate, there's like leaves all up in the cup, like all up in the cup. These straws are really interesting. They have like a filter on the end because you're supposed to drink the tea with like the loose leaves swirling around in the water, and the little strainer will like filter them and you can just have like tea. Oh, and it also says not to pour hot water on it immediately. First you have to pour cold water on it. It does not say why. It says just a little bit, so that's what I did. I did a little bit. It's like supposed to just get the leaves wet. How much hot water do you guys think I'm supposed to do? I'll do like half the cup. Is this right? Am I doing it right? I'm a little worried because a lot of people say yerba mate is like an acquired taste, but I like really green tea, so it's like, how bad could it be? But this is made by a cult, so I'm like, maybe it's dumpy. So the first sip was pretty tough. It tasted like if broccoli was a tea. You know, I want to try this made by someone who knows what they're doing. So here's the final verdict. I don't hate it. It's very earthy. To most of you, it will probably be like drinking grass clippings. But also, it's like, I kind of wonder about the quality of this brand of tea because it's made by a cult and they don't have a lot of money to begin with. The tea, I'm gonna give it like 1 being the worst and 10 being the best. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10. The straw, I don't feel like it did its job. I wasn't pleased with the straw. A 3. Celestial Seasonings Blueberry Tea, however, I'm gonna give that an 8. I promise you not all of these products are going to be tea, so let's move on. So the next product I'm going to be reviewing is from the Church of Satan. The Church of Satan began in 1966 and it was started by a man named ANTON LAVEY, who I actually did a couple of videos on not too long ago, which I can link up above for you. But he was something of a musician back in the day, and every once in a while he would record like full albums. Technically you can buy them, but instead I will be listening to them for free on Spotify. Not sponsored. Unless you want to sponsor me, Spotify, which I would appreciate. So I think the question is what era of Anton do we want? It looks like his earlier works were more like the Satanic Mass, Satanic Bible verse 1, like very like churchy, very hymnal. But by the time we get to Satan Takes a Holiday, it looks like he got really, you know, funky with it. Like everything's got a weird name, like Honolulu Baby. Because I do not own this music, I can't really put it in the video, so I'm gonna put some fun music for you guys to listen to instead while I listen to this. But if you want to listen to his music, it's on YouTube, it's on Spotify, just look up ANTON LAVEY and I'm sure you'll find it. Vintage. So from this first album, the Satanic Mass album that he did in 1968, it does just sound like church sermon recordings, but satanic. It's almost so dated it's hard to take seriously. Alright, so I'm moving on to Satan Takes a Holiday now. I'm going to 1995. Alright, Anton, show me what you got. I heard he was a great musician and I want to know. So immediately, so cute. The Satan Takes a Holiday instrumental, just the first 7 seconds, it kind of sounds like a My Little Pony cartoon intro. Okay, hang on, I'm going back in. It's cute! It's cute! Oh my goodness! It sounds like a haunted My Little Pony intro. So, ANTON LAVEY, definitely a flawed man. The music, comical. He got some guy to sing opera. You know, I think I just discovered something. ANTON LAVEY was a theater kid. Like, there's no other way around it. The boy was built for theater. So I'll be honest, not all of the songs are fun and whimsical. Some of them are just bad. But you know, that's just my opinion. My taste in music is a little different. So on that scale of 1 being the worst and 10 being the best, I'm gonna give ANTON LAVEY's music like a solid, I'm gonna say a 7.5. for whimsy. Go listen to that if you want some whimsy. And now that we've listened to some satanic music, we're going to review a satanic product. And it's not from Amazon Prime, just packaged in a Prime packaging. This item is a secondhand product from the Satanic Temple, completely separate entity from the Church of Satan. The Satanic Temple is a group that was founded in 2012. By some, they are considered a religious organization, and by others, a political organization. But regardless of that, they do sell a lot of products on their website to support themselves financially. Now, how am I going to get into this without destroying what's inside? Ooh. Okay. It's a t-shirt. This was a t-shirt with a design that was sold on the Temple of Satan's website, but it's supposed to be like a baby Baphomet, so I thought that was pretty cute. Like, I'd wear this. Look, he looks like a sleepy little fella. I think it's pretty cute. It is secondhand, so it does smell like somebody else's house, and it is covered in cat hair, but I don't mind cats. I'm not going to put it on for you because I would like to wash this before I wear it, but it's hard to mess up a t-shirt. The fabric is soft, the print is slightly crispy but sturdy, 100% cotton. It's a t-shirt. So I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10 because it's usable, it's clothing, I like it. The Temple of Satan has a lot of other products available as well. I really wanted to be able to find some of their candles secondhand, but I was not able to. So if you don't mind giving them your money, then go for it, but do your research on them first. I don't know enough about them at this point in time to really give you any guidance on that, so do your research. So our next item is in fact more music. To be honest, most cult products either are books or music, but our next item is music from the Osho Foundation, formerly known as Rajneeshpuram, or Rajneeshism, whatever you want to call it. I have a 3-part video series on my channel about them. I'll link the first video up above for you. Osho International, which is the Osho Foundation, does have a Spotify account. So they have meditation music from the Osho Foundation, and it also looks like they have like chill vibes music. So I'm gonna start with the chill vibes music and tell you how that goes. So immediately stringed instruments, there's drums, little chimey things. So this one album I listened to was really just like a lot of ambient noise, like kind of like background music maybe you would hear in a restaurant. So now I'm going to try some of the meditation music. They have like guided meditations here, so we're gonna see how this goes. They're really long. I didn't like that. So I chose the Osho Chakra breathing meditation for the active meditations that they have. I'll be honest, it's like I get it. Like knowing the cult and knowing what they did for their meditations, like I understand why it's like this, but it's just kind of creepy. It's just a guy breathing really erratically, and I guess you're supposed to match up with his breathing. It sounds like it feels awful. Like if you followed along with this man's breathing in the recording, you would hyperventilate. And the second track on the same album is just silence. It's like they didn't put any audio in it at all. You know, I gotta say, for a cult that had that much money and that many people and all those resources, they could have done better. Like ANTON LAVEY was one man and he was out here with the full production. The dude had capes, he had a pipe organ, he had opera. I think I'm gonna have to give the Rajneeshi Osho Foundation music on Spotify like a 2 out of 10. It wasn't for me. I don't think it was made for me. That's probably why I don't like it. But you can also buy this on their website, so I guess if you really want some funky music, you can buy it on their website. Okay, well that was weird. So now we're moving on to our final item, which was actually already in my house and it has been in my family for many years. No, I am not talking about the Celestial Seasonings tea again. I'm talking about this. It's a spoon. Some of you guys might remember the video that I did on the ONEIDA community sometime last summer. I can link that up above for you. But they were like a Victorian era sex cult in the northern half of the United States. And they made silverware. It was their biggest product. And this is a genuine ONEIDA silverware spoon. I don't know if you guys can see that on the back there. But yes, it is a spoon and I'm going to review it by eating some cereal. How well can the spoon put the cereal in my mouth? I suppose we will find out. I even have milk for it. So prepared. ONEIDA silverware spoon, 10 out of 10. I know this video was a little goofy, but I had a lot of fun making it. If you liked what you saw today and you want to help me buy more weird cult items to talk about, please consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I'll see you again next week, okay? Bye! Oh, these all sound like popsicle flavors. Oh, that smells good. Smells like fruit. You know, I like blueberry. Maybe I should have more of that. Maybe I should buy more of this. So now we're going to move on to another cult's product. It is not this Hello Kitty cup, but some people would argue that Sanrio fans are a cult. Is it expired? Can tea expire? I don't think it can. Tasty.